What's up, guys? I was gonna go trade the markets today, but it is July 3rd, so it's a slow day. I think it's a half day, closes like 1 or something like that. So figured I'd just make a video back testing, um, just playing a random day, and let's make sure this video is all set up right. All right. A little tired today. Got my coffee here. I bartended last night, so a little sleepy. Alright, let's pick a random day here. Alright, June 18th. This might be contract rollover. I'm pretty sure this was contract rollover day. Yeah, this is contract rollover, so let's not do that day. Let's see. I just picked June 18th again. We're just gonna do the next Monday. I don't think that's crazy. If that was really random, that's crazy. Alright, so June 22nd. Alright. I'm just getting this channel started, so let me know if there's things you guys want to go over or back test. I think what I'm going to make this channel is kind of a back testing channel. Just, I'll probably do some live trading and stuff too, but...
Alpha Omega up MNQ on 10. Alpha Omega up MNQ on 10. Alpha Omega down MNQ on 10.
Gotta change this. Turn that off. Should work now. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. So we're 1 minute in. I don't trade for the first minute anyway. We're on the Heikinashi 1 minutes over here. So this is my filter chart. This is kind of what I've been using to filter. Kind of what I like to do, fair value gaps. I pay attention to them, but I don't put that much weight on them. I like actually trading inverted fair value gaps, but here's my 1 minute filter chart on the left. I only use 2 charts, 1 minute filter chart and my entry chart. Uh-oh, we got an ad. All right, here we go. So right now we are long. Heikinashi is long. It's a little fast. No, it's actually not too terrible right now. Speed's 137, but alright, big move down here. So we're looking possibly short if it breaks below that bottom structure. Got some delta coming in. It's right into a fair value gap though. It might save that fair value gap there. Needs to break below that structure. Go, go, go. Push, 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 push. Keep going. Some volume coming in. I'll take that. I did invert that fair value gap. Go ahead and pause this so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This is the fair value gap right here, this green fair value gap. It closed right below that for this 1 minute candle. We're looking, and then I took that break of structure on the 10 Renko short for this move here. So that's kind of what happened here. I don't know if I can show both screens or not. I need to figure out how to do that. I'm still new to all this stuff, so definitely still learning. Also, this is copyright-free music, so I hope I don't have a problem with that. At least it says it's copyright-free. Who knows if it is or not. All right. Little pullback here. Little micro pullback. We'll see if this goes. I don't know if it's that strong today to be taking continuation. Yep, apparently it's not. Got some delta coming in, a little bit of volume. Got a new 1 minute fair value gap just formed. Okay, it's inverting that fair value gap, so we need to wait for some structure to form here. To go long. Big move up there. Nice green 1 minute candle. Just closed long. Need a pullback. Little pullback. I want to see some internal liquidity get swept here or something like that. Fresh for 1 minute fair value gap. Okay, we'll take that. It didn't make internal. I was looking for internal range liquidity to be created in this area right here. And then for it to break that, and then to add for the break over this external range liquidity. That's kind of what I was looking at on that trade. If you guys have questions, I know this might be confusing, especially if people have never traded before. If you guys need to learn about internal and external range liquidity, internal structure, break of structure, things like that, there's a guy named well, there's ICT. Everybody kind of knows him. I'm not a big fan of him. He's a little too much like a guru guy. Kind of like, I don't know, clickbaits everything, it seems like. I remember I used to watch him a long time ago, but he kind of like keeps things close to his chest, but puts just enough out there to get views, it seems like. But there's a guy named Casper, SMC, I believe is his name. If you Google that on YouTube, or if you put that into YouTube, he's really good about market structure and things like that. I used to watch him years ago. All right, so we got a red Heikenaushi candle here. We'll take this for, see if this will come down to that fair value gap. Volume coming in. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, so again, man, I need to figure out how to share both screens here. What I was looking for here, so this candle turned red, so I was looking short. We had a long gap down here toward this fair value gap, so I took the break of that structure for a move down here. So I was looking at. Obviously, I was going a little bit against the trend when it was up here, but I felt comfortable because it had a big gap in between that fair value gap. So, all right, it's inverting that fair value gap we were just looking at. It's got 10 seconds to candle close. So it did invert that. So looking for a break of some internal structure to keep continuation short, basically. There's not really any. Okay, there's some. Let's see if we can go short here. Uh-oh, might get me. I don't like that it paused right there like that. Yep. More delta coming in. Looks like it's going to try and run long here, maybe. Okay, looking for a break of structure long. Uh-oh. Nope. Delta, keep going. No. Need to. I gotta get out of that. That should have immediately ripped to the upside. Try this again here with this delta. There we go. Keep going. when it breaks structure like that and it hesitates a lot, you really want to. I left a lot on the table on that one, but that's okay. You really want it to immediately go. That's what you're looking for, is break of structure. And you really, when they go, especially when they invert a fair value gap, they should pretty much immediately go. If not, they're going to do what's called a check down inverted fair value gap. It's what I call them, or a check mark inverted fair value gap. Just so you guys see kind of what I'm looking at here. If it inverts a fair value gap like this inverted fair value gap actually failed. This green one right here. A check mark inverted fair value gap would be where it inverts it and it acts like it's just going to rip to the downside. And then it comes up here a little bit, makes a little check mark, and then comes back down. Breaks internal structure for the continuation down at the bottom. This one obviously didn't do that, but that would be a check mark inverted fair value gap. Is, I don't know, I just started calling them that, but I used to trade inverted fair value gaps on the 1 minute, and that was pretty much how I learned to have to trade them, because a lot of them fail like this one does. You know, it'll invert a fair value gap and then it'll just go like it never inverted it, you know. So they'll get you a lot if you just trade them like right when they invert. So learning to trade check marks on everything, just look for the check mark, a push a back above it or below whatever just happened, and then a check mark to the other side. Those are good setups. I traded check mark deltas and stuff like that for years, long time. Maybe not years, but probably about a year. See if this breaks here. We're right into a fair value gap, but it might invert it. Come on. Candle just closed. 1 minute candle just closed. Volume coming in. No. Nope. Got me. It got me. You okay, buddy? What are you doing? Try this again. Nice little move up there. Volume coming in. Kind of a smaller day for sure. It's almost 10 o'clock. What's wrong, buddy? You got the sniffles? You got the sniffles, buddy? Let's trade some continuation here. Ugh. I hate when that happens. Alright, looking for a push down here to this fair value gap potentially. Oh, I'm way behind on it. Way behind on it. I think I gotta get out of that. I missed the majority of that trade. And then it worked. Oh, well. What's wrong, buddy? What are you doing? Hey, buddy. Alright, looking for an inverted fair value gap trade to the short side here, potentially. We just had a new short fair value gap form above us here. So these are kind of pinched together. It kind of needs to invert one of these for me to kind of feel comfortable trading. Looks like it might invert this long one here, or the short one here. Just show you guys what I'm looking at. Alright, so we got two fair value gaps. This one just formed. It's a short fair value gap. We got a long fair value gap right here. So, you know, I'm looking for one. These are pretty tight, not much room to trade in here. So I'm looking for one of these to invert, which is what it's doing now for this short one. Alright, little check down there. So it did invert that. Need some structure to form, some liquidity or something somewhere. See if we can push up to the top. This is aggressive here, and I'm a little off on my entry. Boo. Boo. Needs to break that top. Go, go, go. Nope. Said no thank you. I'm just gonna get out of that. Oh man. Should have held. Oh well. You're either taking profit or you're leaving money on the table. It's one or the other. You're never going to catch every bit of every move. I do try as best I can to hold and to read the price action, but all right, just clicked over to 10 o'clock. Speed is slowing down. It's definitely a slower day. Speed's at 21 right now. Usually, it's 80, 90, 100, something like that. Kind of my sweet spot, I'd say, is kind of around 80 to 90 is kind of what I like to trade in. Go short here for a push to this fair value gap if it can break that structure, which it's gonna not. Looks like, yep, got me. Definitely a slow day. We were up only $32 after commissions. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, going long here. Go green Haikinashi. Might go red on this trade. If it can't break. No good. Nope. Got me again. Okay, we're going short. Just flip short. See if this can come down. Uh-oh. Push, push, push. Go, 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 please. Nope. Still nothing. Yep, just clicked. Yeah. Man, that one was ugly. It just, like, wouldn't do anything. So we are red, $59 now. No good. Trying to confirm short here. Man. Try and catch a push all the way down to this fair value gap if I can. No. Ouch. Ouch. We are down $161. Very slow. Very slow day. Not a ton of momentum or anything. For a scalp here. No. Come on. That volume might help us, but probably not. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Need like 60 bucks on that one. Man, all of the momentum just dried up out of the market. It's very slow right now. Okay, we got a doji on the 1 minute, so could potentially mean it's going to come down. That was kind of my original idea, was that this was going to come down. It hasn't retested that fair value, or tested that fair value gap it formed at all, so it likes to push above fair value gaps and then come down to them. Just need a red candle. So we're starting to look short here. Need it to form some structure. It might go without me. Alright, so looking for a push down to this fair value gap now. Need it to create some structure. Uh-oh. Come on. Needs to break that bottom structure. I got in a little too early. Fresh fair value gap above us. That makes me really nervous. This is taking way too long. Come on. Push down. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. There we go. Alright, we're back in the green. Very, very slow day though. Okay, look for a break of structure here. For a push all the way down. It got me on my fill. Took about 50 bucks from me on the fill, or 30 bucks from me on the fill. It's okay. It happens. Alright, so we're going to show you guys what I'm looking at here, coming into this fair value gap. So this was the new fair value gap that formed, and I was looking for break of liquidity in these areas to push down to this one. That's all I was doing there. As soon as that doji formed, which was right here, and then it gave me a red candle, I was looking short, and then it formed this, so I was looking short down to here. But see if this might get some momentum. It might start picking up if it starts inverting these green fair value gaps, or it might turn around and go the other way. Never know. Just gotta wait. All right, looking for an inverted fair value gap here. Nice little move there. Up $121 here. It's a very slow day though. Usually I average around, I don't know, 500, 550, something like that. So this is pretty slow. Okay, looking for a long now. Push up here. Uh-oh. I actually wanted to take that off at 40, but no, so dirty. Gross, dude. Gross. Gross, buddy. Huh, gross. Stupid stock market. Dumb market. Why can't you just do what we want all the time? We're running out of time here, and it is a flat day. I'm up $2 because of that last trade. Looking short. Looking short. New fair value gap formed here. I'm going to show you guys something really quick. Let's just see if my theory is correct. It just broke this short, so I'm looking for a short here. But this looks too clean to me. Now that I say this is probably going to work, but this screams short. I'm coming down to here. And I kind of have this theory with the setups. Like, yeah, five years ago, you know, we all looked for the obvious setups because retail traders were trading the obvious setups that we all could see because retail traders trade a lot. Nowadays, 90% of all market volume is institutions. So it's not retail traders. It's algorithms and all kinds of crazy liquidity plays and HFTs, high frequency trading algorithms, all that kind of stuff. So the really clean setups don't work often anymore. I'd say they only work 10-20% of the time. This one looks too clean. Inverted this last fair value gap. This automatically should push down here, right? Everything's cleared out of the way. It has room all the way down here. Really, it has room all the way down here to the bottom, down to 36.91. I almost bet you that this is going to flip back over and invert this fair value gap and do something up here. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if my theory is right. I've been seeing that happen more and more the last few years, but I am supposed to take this short though, so we're going to take it short because it just broke this structure. Oop, push down. Volume. I'm gonna get out of that. Some continuation here. There we go. Well, looks like it might go ahead and just push down like we said anyway. Now that I said that, right? It is something to watch for though, guys. If you guys, the really obvious trades make me nervous now because the small amount of retail traders that are left are taking those obvious trades, and the big guys just like to stop them out to take their liquidity. And it's just the way the market is now. It's you know, back in the day it wasn't like that. I mean, back in the 90s, you look at some of the old trades they were taking back then, it's like they were trading like Head and Shoulders and like channels and stuff, and it worked like 75% of the time. It's like, man, it would be great to be able to trade like that now, but it's just not the reality of what we live in. And I think now the AI is kind of taking over, and I think it's gonna get even worse. It's gonna focus purely on market structure, and there's a nice little trade on market structure and liquidity. Those are going to be, if you don't know market structure, you better learn it if you're going to keep trying to trade. And if you don't know about liquidity, you better learn it, because yeah, it's just that's going to be the name of the game going forward. So all right, so my theory of what happened worked exactly like I said it probably wouldn't. Inverted this fair value gap, clean move all the way to the bottom. Really, it has moved, like I said, all the way down here, 691. It might need to come and retest here. We'll see what happens. It did just sweep this liquidity here on this break of structure on the 1 minute. We'll see what happens. So we are running out of time though. It's 10:28. We're up $166 after commission, so not a great day, but it happens. A little bit of speed though. We're at 50 now on the speedometer, so that's a positive sign. New fair value gap formed above us. We'll see what happens here. Oop, I misclicked. I only wanted to take one on that one. Yeah, I don't like taking continuation like that. Move down there. Nice little move. Is quick. Got some speed in it, which is good. I'm not going to take that continuation there because it just went into that fair value gap. When I say continuation, maybe I should have explained my strategy a little bit better, but I don't know. The whole point of this channel, me creating this channel, is one, just so I can learn and talk through things. So learning for my own trading, taking videos and being able to watch the way that I trade to learn and get better myself. Two, probably the main thing is to try and help other people, especially new guys. So maybe I should explain it a little bit better. But when I take trades, when I'm saying break of structure, I'm looking for, it says BOS here, that's break of structure. HL means higher low, LL means lower low. Anytime one of those appear and then it pushes past it, that's a break of structure. And the way that I trade structure is, if we zoom in here, see we have a higher low and a lower low. This is what I call tail tied. It tail tied this higher low and this lower low right here. It didn't confirm past it. In order for me to take a break of structure, I want to see one Renko candle break past it and close. It needs to close. Now it's easier said than done, especially when it's fast. Sometimes I see that line appear and I just hit it because it's moving really fast. It's hard to see. But when it breaks in this candle right here would be my entry. This close right here. This is the trade that I took. Is as soon as it closed below that line, I saw that line appear and I got one candle past it, I'm down. Then you see some delta come in, so that gives me a little more confidence to the short side. And there you go. There's your trade. All right. So it's getting 1031 right now, up $170. Oh, just broke that without me. That's okay. We'll let it go. It's right into this fair value gap anyway. So it inverted that fair value gap short. We are picking up some speed here. Got a new short fair value gap above us. See how this looks. That would be continuation if I take. Oh, I'm way behind on it. Some volume coming in. Not looking great. Not good. Ugh. Come on, push down. Oh my god, don't do it. It's not wanting to continue. It's wanting to pull back here. Break of structure, long. Might need to retest these fair value gaps here. So we are getting a nice setup, potentially long here. So it needs to break that structure long, that higher high long, or create internal right there. So there's some internal liquidity. There's a nice trade. That's what I like to see right there. All right, show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm going to call it a day there because, yeah, that was sketchy. I'm up $284, smaller day. Okay, so what I saw there, right? It inverts this green fair value gap, so we were looking short. It's got all this room down here below us, all the way down into here. So we are definitely long-term looking short. It's, you know, broken structure short on the 1 minute. As soon as it puts this green candle in, I'm starting to think, okay, it needs to retest this fair value gap. So I'm looking then for this candle's now green. It's closed. I'm looking for this internal liquidity right here to break for the move up to here and then up to the fair value gap. This is the top of that, or the bottom of that fair value gap. So break it here, targets right here. Volume and delta come in right there. That gets me out of it. All right. So $284 in profit. So 5 accounts if you're trading prop firms, which is what I do. 284 times 5 accounts, so $1,400 day. And then my metrics, let's go over trade performance. 622 was the day I just traded. $284. Profit factor is 1.4. So again, this wasn't a great day. Not good. Not that good. And then accuracy is only 54%. So not great. Not a great day. 54%, 1.4 is what it is. Still green day. Green is good, but like to see better than that. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm going to start going over strategies and backtesting stuff and just kind of having fun with this channel. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to take it, but you guys just want to come along for the journey of me trading. And I trade every day, mess around with things, try new things, learn. So I think that's probably what this channel is going to be. So if you guys have any questions, comment, message me. Or if you guys want me to go over your strategies, backtest stuff, definitely let me know. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I gotta go bartend here in a little bit, so gotta get out of here. But you guys have a good day. We'll see you next time.